We cut a hole in our house.
Want to see how we did it?
So, you know those projects that go smooth and are really easy? Oh no, this project was not one of those.
My part was easy. I don't know what you're talking about.
The hole in the wall was the easiest part of this project. That's what's crazy.
I mean, we already busted a hole in the wall anyways. We could actually just inset where the receiver goes, and it'll look like a built-in cabinet, which it is.
So the goal is to build something to hide all these ugly wires in this big, huge sound system receiver. So we figured, what's another hole in the wall? We got busy cutting out the brick. First brick down!
Scares me.
So obviously Jay cleared out the rest of the brick.
All right, so our house is what we here in Texas call a barndo. Basically, it's a metal building with sheet metal, and we have rock, brick, metal, and then insulation on the inside. So now we can switch over metalwork and cut the metal out.
So I tackled cabinet boxes so they'd be ready once the hole in the house was ready.
Because what we're doing is basically that all this brick up here now is unsupported because we took out this brick. So we have to put a header to kind of carry this load and then transfer it back down to the rock.
I made my box square, so you gotta make sure and get yours square.
No, you said it was close to being square.
It was pretty dang close.
So I just have to get pretty dang close.
Yeah. Notice how things have gone fairly smooth so far.
Hey, look, it's perfect, level and everything.
But I ran into my first problem when I ran out of wood wax finish. Thankfully, I got the boxes done, so we were able to get them installed before Jay had to go back to work. And I got more ordered, and it should be here in time. Next, I moved on to assemble the face frame, but quickly ran into a problem as I was trying to assemble the doors. One of the doors was not cut right. I sat and tried to figure out what I had done wrong, but finally just gave up and fixed it.
So sometimes you have to get a little creative when you have things like this. So I'm gonna try to cut the face frame to where it will still fit flush here and here. Holy cow, I got it on the first try. That's awesome.
Well, apparently my wood finish is lost in transit somewhere. Thankfully, I was able to order another bottle. I'll just keep working. It should arrive in time, right?
So my big table saw decided to break. I got to pull out the old trusty job site saw. When you have a deadline, you have a deadline. And so we're gonna make it work. So I cut through my domino. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut a new piece that'll be like an end cap for this. It actually matches kind of the face frame now.
Well, apparently the second shipment was also lost, so I drove 4 hours round trip to pick up more finish.
So another problem was I was allergic to wood wax that I used. It's the long sleeves and bigger gloves this time.
I finally got to start assembling the face frame and the doors. Things were looking up, or so I thought.
So I got the wrong hinge, or I messed up on a measurement. I'm not really sure which one.
So the morning of the deadline, I drove 45 minutes back to town to get new hinges. Thankfully, they worked. That metal is really ugly, and I had planned on making trim to cover it up, but that'll have to wait for another day.
I bought these handles. The problem is when I got them, they blend too much, and they're kind of orangey.
It's more copper, gold, copper, bronze.
I'm thinking either gold or black.
I agree.
So why don't you drop in the comments and give us your suggestion? I think it turned out good.
It's gonna be very functional for what we're needing.
Are you saying that's not pretty?
It's pretty too.
From a perfectly good brick wall to a beautiful and functional dual depth cabinet, I think we can count this his and her hole in the wall project a success.